Hey everyone, welcome back. Crazio and Fragile here to show you guys another replay of GnarWallMan and TossBoss in a 1 versus 1. It will be a Protoss versus Zerg. And I guess we have to apologize a bit for not completing this earlier. GnarWallMan sent us 5 replays of a best out of 5 like a couple of weeks ago, I think 4 or 5 weeks ago. For some reason we were unable to finish it right after each other. We did 3 replays pretty fast, but we actually stopped there for some reason.
Yeah, we got busy with work.
Yeah.
We have to work. We have to make money. We have to eat as well, you know.
Yeah, that's totally true. And obviously,
unless you viewers can click the ads.
yeah, that might help. So drop the likes, drop the supports, drop the subscribe button. That will definitely help us out. Anyway, because this movie or this replay is about 40 in-game minutes long, I decided to do a 2 times speed. Seem to speed things up, and it seems like TossBoss is having some problems with latency. Anyway. So like Fragile said, we were busy with work. We also working on a project, something we will not be disclosing just yet. Maybe in the near future we will inform you guys what we're working about, or what we are working on, I should say. Anyway,
perhaps when it's released, but yeah.
Yup. So let's take a look at the openers. We see a fast expand from the Zerg. Spawning pool with speed, or no speed yet. Still saving up for the speed. What do we see here? We see a 4 gates from TossBoss. So we might be actually seeing some more aggressive play, and that's exactly what you want to do as a Protoss. You don't want to let the Zerg in control. You want to determine the pace. You want to force Zerg into certain units. And hopefully this game, that is exactly what we will be seeing from the Protoss. As I recall correct, in the 3 earlier games, TossBoss actually let GnarWallMan decide the pace, decide what units to go. And in the top left corner we have Proxy Pylon. So we will definitely see some early harassment. And let's see when the clash starts. 4 sentries up, always handy to have some force fields, especially against this amount of Zerglings. Spinecrawler is already there for defense, and 2 queens. One has enough for transfuge.
Doesn't Pro already have like a better composition than the Zerg? I mean, it's just Zerglings and 2 queens.
Yeah, there are enough zealots, enough force fields to make these nice choke points. Force fields are not placed that correct in my opinion. Could have trapped a lot of Zerglings outside the base, out of range of the Spinecrawler, which has been taken out already.
Look at this. Wow, the Protoss is dominating here.
Yeah, I'm gonna speed this down a bit. And TossBoss is doing some big hits on the Zerg, actually delaying any thing he is doing at the moment. Look at the resources lost. 3k for the Zerg, only 2k for the Protoss. Has to pull off the drones from the middle line to help defend. Is losing basically all the drones. Yes, he is. But look at the resources left for GnarWallMan. More than 1k in the bank for both resources. He has 4 bases, or I should say almost had 4 bases. In just a couple of minutes when this mothership tickles down the hatchery. But something I don't understand is why GnarWallMan has so much trouble replenishing the units. It would actually be better to build roaches here versus the zealots. I mean, Zerglings versus zealots is not the correct choice in my opinion. It was a pretty costly attack by TossBoss. Was only able to do 1 expansion, and let's take a look at the units. What the key was it again? Units, the U. So what do we see? 35 drones or probes and only 30 drones. I guess that's because G-Man lost a lot of probes or drones at his natural.
And also, what I wanted to point out is during the fight, like, no one was making any drones or probes. It was a shame.
Yeah,
Keep an eye on that.
I can understand why G-Man didn't build any drones. He had to Jesus Christ. He needed all the units for defense because TossBoss was actually pressuring quite hard. But as you mentioned, that's actually correct. The Protoss could have had a lot more probes and might have had these two gases already. Yes, he's low on minerals, so some extra income from the minerals is actually nice as well. Seems like the game slowed down a bit, so I'm gonna speed it up. And TossBoss is still having problems with his connection, so it seems. And it's back to a staring contest. Actually, like, do you watch the Honest trailers on YouTube?
Honest trailers?
Yeah, it's
No?
like some guy who makes honest trailers of, well, different movies. Basically mocking all the movies.
No, I
And
haven't.
for all you guys who watched what's the series called again? Eclipse? What's it called? You know, with the werewolf and the vampire and the chick who falls in love with
Twilight.
Yeah, Twilight, exactly.
That's my favorite movie.
Is it? Oh, big hit there.
Are you
400
dissing?
minerals lost from for TossBoss. Didn't
Wow.
cancel the expansion. Anyway, so it was it's your favorite movie?
It's my favorite movie and book and comic.
Really? Are you serious?
No, man! What the hell? What the hell?
No, man. Okay. Anyway, let's take a quick look at the Zerg. We see a baning nest that might come in handy for the zealots. We see a spire, so we will be seeing in Mutalisk play already 11 on the field. So we might see some good harassment from G-Man. And it seems like TossBoss is still having problems with his connection. 3 expansion for the Protoss, 4 for the Zerg, or 4 bases I should say. That's exactly the position you want to be in as a Zerg. You always want to be ahead one base.
So many Zerglings.
And we actually am seeing the right counter for the Mutalisks. Phoenixes are faster, Mutalisks have a larger range, 5 range, and Mutas have 4 or 3 even. So these Phoenixes should be able to clean up these Mutalisks. And this is something we don't want to see as a Protoss. You always have to kite the Mutalisks. What you saw here was 2 Phoenixes were actually lost. And that wasn't quite necessary. But hey, he cleaned up the Phoenixes. Or the what are they called? Mutalisks. So minor victory there for TossBoss. So let's take a look at the units lost, or resources lost.
You know what's the best thing about the Zerg? Is that you can flank your enemies.
Yeah, you can actually do pretty easy split pushes. I mean, Zerglings are so freaking fast. Mutalisks are freaking fast. So he should be able to attack this base at the bottom and the expansion that is still building in the north. But we're not seeing that, or are we going to see a split push? Yes, we are. Small detachment of Zerglings is going north, but the group Zerglings here in the middle is just hanging out, having a buzz, drinking some tea. Will these Zerglings be able to kill the expansion? Yes, another 400 resources lost and delayed income. So minor victory for the G-Man. Gonna speed up a bit. Guess it's starting to become a stare contest again. Alright, so what I wanted to point out with the honest trailers, they're actually mocking Twilight with the stairs. All of you guys, except for the fans of course, who saw the movie, know what I'm talking about. this chick and this vampire dude actually fell in love by merely staring. Sounds
No, not
ridiculous,
because
right?
of the staring, because of her smell. Come on, man.
Yeah, she stank or something. She smelled bad. Anyway, there was a minor clash at the bottom right. Good recall there with the mothership core. Actually prevented G-Man from taking out the third base of the Protoss. So good job there.
Yeah.
Nice use of the mothership core. That's exactly what you or what Blizzard gave Protoss mothership score for. And something that I want to note out is the resources in the bank for both players. So G-Man actually has quite high supply. So he is doing okay with the banking. Remember, Zerg can replenish their units pretty fast. So nothing, not a real big deal there. But what do we see from TossBoss is 155 supply, 23 minutes, and 2k in the bank. And what did he see? A lot of Mutalisks and a lot of Zerglings. So what do you want to make? Archons, Zealots, Archons, Zealots, and some more Archons and Zealots. And that's something we do not see yet. We do see a nice amount of Zealots, so that's okay, but Archons deal splash damage and extra to biological units, and it happens to be that Zergling only has biological units. So 1 + 1 is 2, I guess, but in this case 1 + 1 is 3.
Wait, what?
And it seems
cannot
like we might
understand
have another clash here. The Colossus Caught Off Guard got solo, will be taken out by the Zerglings. And there's one lucky Colossus. 16 kills, already a master in the 1 minute lifespan he has in this game. So good job, Colossus. And it seems like this Colossus is an instructor with 12 kills, 3 upgrades. So good job for TossBoss. Actually, is in the lead with the upgrades. It seems like GnarWallMan decided to go 2-2-2 on all his units except for the air, which are still on 0-0. And I want to point out that if you want to counter a Protoss air, armor is very important. For example, the Phoenix 2 attacks, damage 5 versus light 10. Okay, versus Mutalisk armor doesn't do all that much. But if you have these, what are they called, Corruptors, they start with 2 armor, and adding another 1 armor actually reduces the damage from a Phoenix to 4. And a big clash here at the Protoss 4th base. Lots of Banelings hits. Will it be able to take out all the ground units? Yes, it will. Last Stalkers here have been taken out as well, but some nice Void Rays here taking out these Corruptors. Only 3 Ultralisks left, and the Overseers were able to escape. Good job, Overlords. Saves you another 200 minerals for rebuilding the Overlord, obviously. Oh, it's actually 300 because an Overseer costs 50 times 2 makes 300. And Ultralisk waddling around, trying to find something to destroy. Will he be able to take out the Photon Cannon? And no Photon Cannon left with 21 HP. Lots of Zerglings here, trying to tickle down these Zealots. And
versus... Whoa, those Zealots! That's
yep.
Zealots!
So let's take a look at the Zealot kill count. 6 Mentor Zealot, 3 Disciple Zealot, 0-0. Okay, lots of new Zealots there. I guess these Zerglings were able to kill a lot of Zealots, but at the cost of a lot more Zerglings. So as you can see, unit lost, resources lost, is heavily favoring the Protoss. So it seems like the Zerg is actually quite cornered, at least if he sticks to this unit composition. And something that I would have liked to see is a combination of Ultralisks and maybe Hydralisks. Hydralisks eat away Void Rays, eat away Zealots, eat away Immortals. They are bad versus Colossi, that's a given. But hell, Zerg can also make like 10 Corruptors, which instantly pwn a Colossi.
Yeah, but you think that's possible with the current economics going on?
Nope. But when he had like 3k in the bank, he was able to.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something a Zerg really has to do. If you have like 3k, just build another production building and be able to build that unit you need. In this situation, a couple of roaches, lots of hydras, a couple of ultralisks, maybe some corruptors would definitely have won you the game, in my opinion.
Just build all the buildings that can build every unit. And
Yeah, especially if you have so much money in the bank.
Yeah.
And build an extra hatchery or two, like this one here at the first at the natural. Good job here. Some mules do nothing. Could actually try to poke around here, although there are a lot of photon cannons. And it seems like we're back at the staring contest, so I'm gonna speed it up. We are seeing some DTs in the mixture for the Protoss. Will we be seeing any Archons? Because we're still seeing a lot of Zerglings and a lot of Mutalisks. I actually think... So David left the game, the observer. Seems like he was the one causing the lag. Anyway, back to stairs. And some more stairs. Zerglings or Mutalisks trying to do something at the third expansion. Taking out lots of photon cannons. But at the cost of a couple of Mutalisks. Protoss main army here. Protoss is hiding behind the Protoss buildings, defending Zerglings around, and rendering these ultralisks pretty useless as well. No officer here to detect the Dark Templars, so Dark Templars can well do their thing and hit stuff. 60 damage, so that's quite nice, rendering the 6 armor of the ultralisk pretty useless. Leaving 54 damage there. Anyway, I must say, GnarWallMan actually lost this game himself. And good job by TossBoss by forcing.
Well, he lost. Yeah, okay. The unit composition of the
yeah,
Protoss
he
is
definitely could have done a better
more
job there. Big loss for G-Man at the bottom right. Losing one of his mining
That's
bases.
such a shame because the Zerg had the game for 80% or something.
Well, you don't
He
have
could have
to.
won easily.
You have to. What do you call it? Remember that he had a big hit at the start with the 4-gate. Yes, he was in the lead with the resources, but he lost so many drones. At the end of the battle, he didn't have a drone lead, and that's something you definitely want as a Zerg, at least at the start. So I'm gonna slow it down a bit. There's not all that much to defend. A couple of Zerglings and Ultralisk, but Immortals burn away these Ultralisks. It's like 65 damage per hit, and they hit pretty fast. But I guess the Zerglings were able to clear it. A Lonely Colossus, it will be taken out by the Zerglings and the Ultralisk. Not able to kill all that much. This Phoenix is having the blast of his, or the time of his life. Not being able to tickle down these Corruptors. And it seems like Zerg found some momentum. Was able to kill the Protoss main army. There are still some... oh, Tempests. Nice. Those are very overpowered versus the Ultralisks. But it seems like the 5th base of the Protoss will be lost. Lots of Skeleton Stalkers. That is the right composition for these Corruptors and Zerglings. Not the best versus the Ultralisk, but hey, it's only one, already at half HP. And the Tempest will be lost versus the Corruptors. Use these Stalkers to defend. Come on, will they blink in? Will they blink in? And there goes the last.
What are you doing, Stalkers?
Yeah, Stalkers were like, okay, I hate this Tempest dude. Let's just let the Corruptor whack him.
Run away from those Corruptors, run away.
Yeah. Corruptors are scary for ground units. Anyway, will this Colossus be killed by the Corruptors? I guess it will. Only a couple more hits. And there it goes, but at the cost of all the Corruptors. I don't think that's the best trade you can make. And let's take a look at the Protoss or the Zerg base. Only 3 bases, of which none really mining. 45 minerals left. So as you can see, this will be the end of the game. It was quite fun game in my opinion. It was some back and forth, and we actually saw the gameplay we wanted to see from TossBoss, determining the pace of the game, actually forcing the Zerg to do things they don't want to. Some things for improvement for GnarWallMan. Build other units, dude. Sticking to Zerglings and Mutalisks, not the best choices.
Just build all the production buildings, and that's it.
I definitely think a big fat ball of roaches and Hydralisk and maybe some Vipers might have won you the game.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think it was a fun game. Everything has been said that has to be said. Anything you want to add, Fredjo?
I'm looking forward to the next game, the 5th game.
Yeah, it will be the last game.
I want to make a bet. Who's gonna win that.
Okay, so I'm favoring Protoss because that's my favorite race.
I'll be favoring the Zerg, yeah.
Okay, cool. So it's a 2. How do you say that in English? 2-2. Well, it's evenly matched. 2 wins for the Protoss, 2 wins for the Zerg. So stay tuned for the final battle. And thanks for watching.
Let's go.
Go. Bye bye, guys.
Bye.